दिस इज मी करण जौहर ऑन इश्क 104.8. शो का नाम है कॉलिंग करण. इस वैलेंटाइंस डे पर हम बात कर रहे हैं अबाउट लव अक्रॉस बॉर्डर्स और इस वक्त वी गॉट अ कॉलर ऑनलाइन. हेलो.
Hi Karan, this is Sachin Kande from Johannesburg in South Africa.
Hi Sachin, is that what your name is? I think it sounds like session but not and Sachin but not. So Sachin. Sachin, hi, nice to talk to you. What's happening in your life, Sachin?
Okay, so the thing is, a while back I was dating this guy and we had been together for about 6 months and I went away. I was traveling, I was performing in a show and I had come back. And everything was great, everything was fine, we had connected again and, things were really great. We celebrated 6 months of being together and it was all fantastic.
Okay.
And then what happened was I went to lunch with a friend of mine and this friend says to me, that your boyfriend has been misbehaving in your absence.
Oh dear, okay.
So I said to him, that's not possible. What proof do you have? So he gave me all the proof and obviously I went batshit crazy and I went straight to the source. So I went to the guy who my boyfriend had been speaking to and I said to him, what, is this the case? Is this what's been going on? And he said to me yes, and then he sent me all the messages that had been sent. So then what I did was I asked him about it time and time again and he chose to deny it at that point.
Okay.
And then what happened was after asking and asking and asking, he eventually said yes, that's what he did.
Okay.
So that brings me to the question, how do you know, if you're like me, so unassuming, how do you know, or what are the signs that you look for if he's cheating on you? Because if my friend hadn't told me what was going on, I would have continued in the relationship and not known anything. So I've become a little bit wary before getting into another relationship that if this sort of thing has to happen again, what are the signs that I should look for?
Sachin, your problem is what most people go through is worrying about the possible infidelity in your relationship. How do you know is your question. The thing is, there are many tell-all signs really. Sometimes they start with, kind of inherent distance between, you can always, if your intuition is alive and your instincts are really up there, you can always tell when your partner is sometimes distracted while you're speaking,
yes,
sometimes not as interested in your life as they possibly were, and sometimes that disinterest is obvious, but we tend to turn our backs away from it because we don't want to acknowledge that your partner is not showing that level of interest in you.
Yes, I agree.
There are two aspects. First, let me talk about the first aspect, which is the more organic aspect that leads to infidelity, is the inherent distance in a relationship. Sometimes that happens in front of your eyes. Like I said, distance that starts. Even in the bedroom, within your physical intimacy zone, there are times that you feel like your partner's not as interested in that intimacy as he or she would have been. You feel that level of passion. Maybe the number of times that you get passionate with your partner starts reducing. Maybe there are excuses made. Then there are some times that you feel your partner is cancelling a few times with you. Maybe delaying a meeting or delaying a dinner or delaying a one-on-one moment time. All those are tell-all signs that you have to really start wondering that is the love going away? Is the passion leaving our relationship? And therefore, is there another person in this dynamic?
I didn't even realize that was a thing.
That is an organic situation. Now, there is a second situation where some people, like you're in a gay relationship, irrespective of that, sometimes people just can't keep it in their pants.
Yes.
They just cannot. They just need multiple partners to satisfy themselves. They just cannot do with just one person. They want much more action. It does a lot for their ego, their libido, and their sense of being. Now, that is a second situation which unfortunately there will never be a tell-all sign, because your partner could be having manic physical intimacy with you, being all there with you, loving you, lusting you, being there for you, presents, flowers, intimacy, romance, and yet going and doing the entire universe apart from you.
Absolutely.
And being Grindr friendly, Tinder friendly, and every kind of bender tender friendly.
I get you.
So, at the end of the day, that is the second situation. So, All I can say is that give your love, give your faith, give your trust. Look for some of the signs. If you don't find them, go with the flow. Because if you're a victim of the second situation, there's unfortunately nothing until you have a friend who'll tell you, dude, your friend's been screwing around, and there's nothing you can do about that, because there is the committed and then there are the extremely horny.
Yes.
If you really cannot tell the difference sometimes with people, only time will be able to guide you in the right way.
Thank you so much, Karan. This has been really helpful. And I know next time what to look out for.
I wish you all the best. I'm so glad you found out about this particular situation. And I hope the next time around when you do find a relationship, you're able to have a more stable and secure zone.
Thank you so much, Karan. It was awesome chatting to you. And I couldn't have asked for any better advice from anyone better.
All right. Okay. Much love. Bye. All right. Since it's Valentine's Day, let me smother you with these amazing love songs while I prepare for the reverse rapid fire. And let me remind you, if you have some fiery questions you'd like to ask me, then mujhe WhatsApp karo 80